And under the pretense of turning on your
We're hot.
Well, we're a little early. We're 2 minutes early. Hey guys.
Hello, sir.
Hello, 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 Michael.
All right, here we are.
All right.
Special stream for the Norwich Commodore Amiga user group in Norwich, UK.
Yes.
This is a Q&A little special. We were asked to do a question and answer for people across the pond. And
yes,
we are here. The stream looks a little bit different, but we had to make room for Skype guest up here in the top right hand corner.
Yeah. So we're supposed to get a Skype call here, hopefully any second now, from the Norwich Amiga user group guys over in the UK. So, because this was set up with with Mel and Peter with their user group over there in the over in Norwich. Stood us up. Well, what do you mean there, Mr. Michael?
Who stood you up?
Oh man, even on the Vampire, playing mods and moving windows and having this 24-bit empty going is, it won't drag. Call them.
They will here in a minute. They're probably just getting all set up for their meeting and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Is it not? Is the clicks not work? No. No, it's just when it plays mods, it's just stuck. Do I have right click? No, I don't. Come on, get in there. Nice. Come on. Get seated in there real good. No, just no. That's okay. Button half. Bo, Mr. Bo. Hi, Mr. Bo. We're supposed to be doing a like Skype little Q&A stream situation with Mel and Peter and them and all of the Norwich Amiga user group up over across the pond. Oh, there we go. Finally, Jesus.
And they'll be dialing in with us here shortly.
Yes.
And
should be.
They will be doing a Q&A, and over where the chat normally is at is where we're going to have the Skype at and all of that good stuff, and doing questions and answers over the equipment and just chilling for a little while.
Yeah, so
Stream
it's gonna
won't be too long.
Nah, it's gonna be more of a Q&A type thing. So if any of y'all in chat or anything wanna, man, when the
I'd say shut down that real-time spectrum.
just like it's like, well, yeah, that helped a good bit.
Yeah.
I guess something about that real-time spectrum, man. It's just it slows the vampire down to a crawl.
Showing off a little vampire.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember where I can do the save config. But I forgot how, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So, but yeah, it's gonna be just a kind of Q&A session. So if any of y'all have any questions, want to know more about the setup, want to see anything, just anything, ask us just about anything. We're gonna be kind of shooting a lot of the equipment and rundown of the equipment and things like that. So depending on, you know, what you want to know about our setup, scalers that we use, machines that we have, machines that we do use, just anything, pretty much. You showed the wire setup before. Crazy. Yeah, it's a lot. It's expanding because we're taking a break this weekend, so this will be kind of the only stream for this week. Well, no, we're gonna be taking a little bit of a break, period. We need to kind of revamp. We kind of need to do a service patch, per se, or an update slightly to this side, just kind of more cosmetic than anything, just kind of clean up some clutter and rearrange the bench a little bit more efficiently. Probably order in a handful of just utilitarian things. And just kind of clean everything up, make it sharper, make it easier. Come to find out, I might have a bad 9-pin cable that could have been our cause for our stuff going out on New Year's the way it did. So, yeah. And then we're going to be probably working we are going to be working on the lab side over on there. On the other side of the room. And getting that worked out. Some construction and things going on over there. And yeah, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better in terms of arrangement and things. The equipment itself won't necessarily change little to, if at all. And yeah, just mostly just kind of gonna clean it up and make it a little bit more user friendly. And most of all, make space. Because I still need to figure out where on this bench and how on this bench I gotta squeeze in a 1200 and potentially the MSX machine. We're still debating that, if we want to set it up on this side or if we want to set it up somewhere else as like a personal kind of a personal fun machine. I'm already having a hard enough. I barely got enough room in terms of the audio switcher, the video switcher, and the 9-pin switchers for switching between the different machines. I've only got enough slots for for the 1200 basically. After that, everything's pretty much full. We get any more machines implemented, I'm gonna have to start like daisy chaining things. In the meantime, we're playing some mods, and if we have to wait for too much longer. We might have to throw up a demo.
You know what? We can do that. They can interrupt at any time.
Sure.
Just kill that.
Boop. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll do demos. Got a lot of demos on here, so let's see. Let's see if this one goes. Maybe not. I'll give it just a second or two. Sometimes these demos can be a bit of a loader. But I don't think this one's gonna go. I'll just read it. Oh wait, I can't on this side. I didn't mean.
And actually, I think you clicked on the wrong part. I saw it. I saw the name of it, and then it said AGA. You clicked on the bin.
Possibly, but I was afraid that if I clicked on the AGA, it might not work. That's okay. We'll try something else. I know this one works. Should work. Make sure that that's the...
It's the only file.
Just double checking.
You don't have to switch over to regular video, do you? Oh, there it is.
Nope. It's coming. Sometimes they're just a little bit of a loader. All that decrunching and unarchiving and stuff.
Right.
Did it break?
Are you ready?
It's not. Hey guys, sorry for the delay. Laptop having major spaz. Okay, not a problem. Thanks, Mill.
We just figured we'd take some time and watch a demo.
Yeah. We figured you might be like having maybe some technical issues or just kind of getting things set up or something. It's okay. Your word wrap on your stuff on the chat box on there is still a little off. Give me a pint amiga.
Hey, bro, why?
So Mel and the Norwich guys are kind of having some minor technical problems, so we're just there they are. So we're waiting for them to call. And here they are. Okay.
Hello, Mel.
Hello. Oh, that's fine. Let's turn down that demo sound just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Dad's getting an MDI. Huh?
Where is my camera?
Uh-oh. You have no NDI source?
It's alright.
Okay.
I can have
Y'all had technical problems, now we're having technical problems.
Oh, we're not gonna have any. No, mine'll be fixed real quick.
Yeah, Dad's will be fixed real fast though. It's just as simple as re-implementing the plugin. There we go. We did post it on the Norwich Facebook group. So, I unplugged my mouse. And
Can you see us, Mel? Correct, right?
yeah.
You mean the Skype screen? No, you're Skyped in here right now. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you could see it. Okay, not a problem.
Okay. It is not giving you the Skype source, is it?
Mm-mm. We have Xbox One. I do have an Xbox One.
We're sorry, Mr. Michael. We're having some slight technical difficulties.
No, everything was running. I had it running earlier just fine. She might be having bandwidth issues.
There is always that possibility. But it also could be plug-in.
Well,
Is what?
nothing.
Oh.
Let me double check that video.
Mm-hmm. You should be fine.
I hope it didn't come unplugged over there somewhere.
Nah. Well, it's
Yep.
saying HD7. Okay.
20. Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Should... Nah, that's not. Yeah.
See if that'll
Hold
work.
on. See if that'll help.
See if that'll help. Maybe.
Hello, Mel? That's weird. Is Skype just broken?
Yep. Oh no, her Skype might be broken. She was saying she was having laptop problems. Yep.
Okay, well that's better. Right? That's more proper.
Yes, that is proper.
Okay, cool.
Big old Skype window.
For everybody to see.
Hello, that's a big S. And it's super. It's so super.
Okay, well at least our NDI is right now. Our plugin source is
Yes.
right.
Mel broke our stream.
Mel broke it. No. I don't think Mel's answered incorrectly. I don't know.
Well,
But Dad, why don't you hang up on that one and you call her?
you can come back. Boom, doom, doom. Maybe she's back.
Mel? Hello? And is it coming in? No video feed.
They must be using up a lot of bandwidth in that cafe, their meeting place. Must be a lot of bandwidth. Do local.
No,
Yeah,
because
we
that's
are.
gonna be
That's gonna be us.
Yeah, you don't want to see us. You want to see her.
Right, I'm just saying we can test it local. At least we're working.
Yeah. On our end.
Hey, we can be double the fun. Double it.
Okay, did Mel
There
come
she
back?
is. I think she's back. Let's try her back.
I can't hear you though, Mel.
Maybe we can get some.
Okay.
There's Mel. Maybe we can get some volume here
All right.
from her. Hold on, just a minute. That NDI source, Taylor.
Possibly. Playing something while we wait. Sorry. I should have been. Yes, I should have been.
Yeah, we should have been. Okay. She should be able to say something now.
I think. No, we cannot hear her. Make sure that.
Hello?
No, don't double. Yeah. Don't do that. Playing a demo while we wait.
We've got it. Just no sound, Mel. Might want to check your microphone icon or something. We've got you on screen.
Yeah. Okay.
You are alive. You're here.
That's what I'm doing. Okay. no sound.
The chat seems slow.
That was a little bit back. And you're still missing part of that window. Is it just not scrolling up?
Yeah, it's not scrolling up for some reason. But we have no audio coming in from Mel.
No.
Mel, can you give us a thumbs up if you
can hear us? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Okay, cool.
So you can hear us, but we can't see you.
Or hear you. Okay.
We can't hear you.
All right.
Might be able to do something with that. They might be able to figure out a...
Okay, I guess that was it. Or unless the demo crashed.
Might have to go in this every once in a while and refresh it. I don't know.
Load.
Trying a different setup on chat here. Sure do have a lot of people walking behind you.
We had audio earlier, and then
yeah, we had
don't
audio
have
earlier.
Audio. Did it go? Execute.
Nope.
Testing 1 2 3.
Everybody out there in chat can hear us, right? Retrobox Room, can you hear us? Bo Wine, can you hear us?
I think everything's working on our end.
I can check our end.
Check inside of Skype. Make sure there's no weird Skype settings.
See if I don't have a weird Skype setting or something.
Or you don't have her accidentally like muted or something.
I muted her. No, I'm just saying if I did.
Yep, so we're good on that end.
Yeah, it's coming
we're going in. You don't have like a setting for like incoming?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. And you full screened Mel. There is mega lag on this end. Hey Mel, I don't know if you have a smartphone, but if you have it on your smartphone, maybe try that. Oh, the reason why you could hear me earlier was on my phone, now on laptop. Well, let's switch back to a phone. Since now that we have the NDI on our end, right? Okay, answer again. Yes. Yes, but then we lose... Did we lose... We lose NDI.
No, we won't.
Oh. No, we won't. Okay. Done. Yes! Yes, we are! We're good.
Yay!
We're good. Okay.
For some reason, the laptop doesn't like the audio, but I'm now back on my phone again. So.
Okay, well, at least we're back up. At least we figured it out. Okay. Alright, so we're good. Okay.
We're good, right.
So kill that demo.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this demo. Alright.
Lights are up, they're gonna show you their setup.
Okay, so let's see.
I know you have, but
Okay, on this side,
Right,
Dad,
just
you gotta
waiting
either
for a
close
few
the mini
people this
window
end,
or
but-
close the big window. All right. And then- okay, everyone's here. Everything's good, so we're fine. All right, we got it set now.
Graham, it's good to go.
That's Mel.
Hi, it's Graham.
Something
Baz
just went
is
weird with
here.
audio.
The other guys is here as well.
I didn't do that. You got an echo going on, Mel.
Hang on. Try now. Is that better?
No,
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
hold on. Let's just double check it's not on our end.
Hello?
Hello.
There it was. There it is.
There it is. Okay.
Is that better? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was on our end.
Right. This
Okay.
is the setup.
All right. So we're all set. Sound fine here. Okay.
Right. We're going to talk the lads through your setup then.
Yeah. Would just however we want to kind of do it. If we want to kind of do a Q&A, if anybody has any questions or anything in particular they want to see or know or anything like that.
Right. Okay.
Hello, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere. So, yeah.
It's working.
Doctor,
Yeah, it's working good
Dr.
now.
Mulholland is in the room. Holding court to everybody else. Bear with me a sec.
How many people are there today?
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12, 13.
Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, so anyway, right. So they're saying this is their setup here. Have we got any questions for them?
It looks like magic, doesn't it?
Yeah, we can't quite pull it off yet. We haven't worked your magic on the system, so.
Don't ask me
So,
my color of my knickers.
Sorry?
Don't ask me the color of my knickers.
Yeah, no, that was a different job, Jack. So, basically, I'm guessing we're going to record this. And what I'll do is I'll play it back to the guys later because it looks like they're all having loads of different conversations.
Sure.
But if you could talk them through what you've got set up so I can play it back to them later.
Sure. So I guess I'll just kind of do the rig rundown and
Well,
give it
first
a...
you introduce us. You know, we're
Well,
Pintz
yeah.
amiga.
Pintz amiga. It's me,
Yeah,
it's
once
Taylor.
it's on the internet, they're for life. I know.
You know, we're Pintz amiga. I'm Jack.
I'm
and
Taylor.
and
So I think a lot of us should already be fairly familiar with
Okay.
each other.
we do live Amiga game streaming from the U.S. from Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll start off. Where do you think that what would you like to know or see first on what side, Mel? Do you want to know more
Start
about?
with the She-Hulk, the 600.
No.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of start on the machine end and then work my way to the equipment end.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that'd be a good way to go.
You need to keep a mic over there near you.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Hold on, that's where that's at. So, I'll get over here kind of, and then I'll pick this up and kind of
Yeah, mic's in the view.
run it in. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do this. So, warning, vomit warning. So.
Yeah, it's a good job I don't need trouble stick that easy anymore.
So there's the 600. She's obviously green. That's Miss She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Get my hard drive SD and my Gotex or my flash floppies out of the way. She's obviously green. She had some monetary issues before. She came all the way from. Well, we thought she was bad. She got recapped. We thought it went bad. We got another board, all that. She kind of went through some transformations, but come to find out it was just bad ROMs. So she's got the GoTech kind of hanging out of her right now as kind of an external solution. She's got the Fiora accelerator on her. So that's a 020 at 33 megahertz with, yeah, Dad's going to kind of help assist. Actually, let me unplug this, and that will help dearly.
Okay, she's still breaking the internet, by the way.
Partially. Okay, so Dad lifted the hood for me to kind of help me out. So she's got the Fiora in her. That's a 020 at 33.
Nice.
And then it's got 9.5 megs of fast, FPU at 40. She's got the Kipper 2K IDE to CF. And then she's got the Indivision A604N on the trapdoor memory expansion to do 2 megs of chip, and then that's the only way you can do the Indivision ECS, which is kind of upside down. But to do the internal flicker fixer to go out VGA, so she goes out VGA. And then over here on the, I forget which one this is. I think this might be U47. It's one of the U chips, but it's got the some adapter on it for keyboard. So it's got the USB on it, so we can hook up USB for the old wireless keyboard. So we can kind of close
And that's
her
what
up.
you've got the switcher for, yeah? For the keyboard, am I right?
No, so because our keyboard's USB, we do have to kind of hop swap it. But the some adapters make that a lot easier because they're just USB. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, kind of lined up. And then we'll kind of work our way over here to the workhorse. So that's the 4000D.
4000, yep.
She's kind of a little bit blown out. Her floppy cable's kind of open, and her power's kind of open because we stole her GoTech.
That looks like a hot mess.
It's really not. It's just the IDE cable and the floppy cables. So I'll try to kind of get in there a little bit. But she's got a lot of stuff in her. She's still at 040 stock, 040. I'm at 25, so she doesn't have
Yeah,
any.
that was the big question. I couldn't remember whether she was stock or not. So.
Hello, I'm also trying to catch chat here a little bit. Oh, hi. But yeah, so she's still got a stock processor in her, but as far as expansions and stuff, she's anywhere but stock. So she's got the Buddha IDE hard drive IDE controller card in there for running the IDE CD-ROM, and if I can kind of get in here, she's got an SD hard drive, so it's an IDE to SD, and then there's our some adapter for our USB keyboard for that one. She's got the USB keyboard, and then down up in there on this side, there's the she's got the big RAM, so that's 256 megs of fast RAM on Zorro.
Nice.
And then it's got the VA2000 graphics card in there from M&T over in Germany, Mr. Luke. And then it's got the CX pass-through on there too, to pass through native. So we have so we just have the one HDMI.
Yes, Jonathan, it exploded.
Yeah. And then that's you can't really see it too well, but that's the redo. That's the repurposed board from, or the redesigned board from AranaNet. Edu, and I had to build that and DIY it myself, but I bought all the parts and everything and assembled it from his schematics and bombs and stuff. So I bought the PCB from him and then assembled it, and it removes all the ISA slots on it, but keeps all of the Zoros, and then adds a VGA interrupt on there. I don't think you can really see it, but it interrupts the video signal out of the graphics part and can put it out VGA, but we don't have it hooked up or use it because we have the graphics card that does the same thing. So
now, how could we be together when she lives in the UK and I live in Austin, Texas?
yeah, so there's kind of a deep dive on there for you.
Somebody in type don't know
And
how
then
to
it's got
type.
the 16 megs of fast on board and 2 megs of chip, of course. The CD-ROM doesn't have the audio in the front, so we have an audio out mod for the CDDA audio on the back. Kind of wraps around. So that's kind of the 4000 breakdown. And then vomit alert. That's the 500.
Yep.
She looks pretty stock on the outside,
But not on the inside.
but not on
no.
the inside, no. So let me get her top off real fast. Sorry. So on the inside, she still looks pretty okay. That green blinking light is the USB keyboard adapter. So it's kind of like, it does the same function as a sum, but on the 500 it's a little bit more difficult because it has to interrupt a CIA. And then up under, kind of right there, is part of the, you can see kind of part of the vampire under there. Let me see if I can get the...
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so there you go. Just kind of the, and it's got the IDE, and then there's a IDE to SD, and then an SD extension to take her hard drive over here off to the side there. So there's that. And then to interrupt, just because it's next in line, our Dreamcast, of course, with our hard drive mod, BIOS mod. It's got the Dream IDE on it from, name escapes me, but he's down over in Brazil. He makes a board that just solders right to the bottom and just puts IDE port right out the back. And then he did the BIOS mod for us. And then so that runs custom Dream Shell OS to load ROM images. And then I will vomit alert you back this way briefly. That is our 3K. I can't see. Dad has a window in my way. There we go. That's the 3K. He's pretty stock. The only thing really in him is the SCSI to SD for SD hard drive. That's version 5.2 in there. He's going to be our workhorse, kind of, hopefully in the future, hopefully soon, running an Amiga, Pintz amiga like BBS or FTP, possibly. We've been throwing around that idea. He's all custom painted on purpose. It's kind of look raggedy and battle worn and looks like he's been through hell, because this is one of my dad's original vomit alert original 3000s cases.
Moving the camera, I'm shaking like a crackhead.
I know, too much coffee. And then our latest edition is the MSX2 that I got Dad for Christmas. So that's kind of
we saw that earlier.
Yeah. So that's kind of the new acquisition that we're playing around with. It's got a mega flash in it for doing flash ROMing and stuff, just like an EverDrive, basically. So yeah, that's kind of the machine's rundown. So I guess I'll start here. This is just the standard, this is just the standard 9-pin serial switchers. So it's got
Yes, Jonathan, that does look familiar.
4 in and 1 out.
Yeah.
Or, well, sorry, 1 in, 4 out. So 1, as you can see, is labeled joystick 1, and the other is labeled joystick 2, and then it's got all the different machines on it. So basically, when we're on the 4000, it's all on the 4K. We go to the Vampire, it all switches to the Vampire, vice versa. So we can just have one, joystick, gamepad, whatever, and just switch to all the different machines instead of having to plug and unplug everything. And you and Peter kind of helped me out with that because I didn't know how to do it until he told me just get straight through cables for everything. And I was like, oh, that makes tons of sense. And just use standard serial stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm a dummy. So then we'll move over to this kind of a monstrosity here. I think this is on our Facebook post, on our group. And it's been kind of talked about. Me and Dad are kind of real proud of it.
Oh, your power supply.
Yeah, so it's a combination power supply and external SCSI chassis. So it has external SCSI in it on this side. There's the SCSI CD-ROM, and then it's got a SCSI to SD for hard drive, so portable storage, basically. And then the top 2 ports will power currently our 600 and our 500, and so those are Amiga power rails on the top, and then the bottom is just 5-volt like PC accessory rails, so to power our GoTech and this hard drive for the Dreamcast. So it's just standard, like inside of a PC, just standard 4-pin Molex connections.
Okay.
And then now we move on to video and audio. So as you can see, it's kind of a monstrosity. We've got to clean up a little bit. That's part of the reason why we're taking a break. Our bench has kind of gotten out of hand.
I do not want your electric bills. I really don't.
It's actually
my electric bill wasn't that bad.
It's actually not that bad, believe it or not, because most of the time the machines are off. And everything's off.
I don't blame you, to be fair.
Yeah.
So,
what sort of power are you pulling to supply all that?
Battery backup.
Yeah, so I just, we posted again on our Facebook page right before Christmas. We got the battery backup.
The big battery backup.
And the, strip style, surge protectors, but they're like line conditioners and stuff, so regulate all the voltage and everything. So, no brownouts, no loss of power here. Well, if we have a loss of power...
So you haven't monitored sort of like your kilowatt usage over a stream at all?
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
And the only things that pull any major power is actually the 4000 and the
power supply.
The external power supply. 500 and the 600, they don't pull hardly any power at all.
No.
No.
Last month my electric bill was $183.
US. So.
US money.
So best guess about 150 pounds.
I've got Alexa here to translate it, but mine was £25.
Oh wow, that's cheap. That's like under $100.
Yeah.
Well under $100.
Bearing in mind, obviously, Peter's got a lot of equipment in his room.
Sure.
So, and then Jess has got her PC and her Switch and with TV and laptop and everything. So we do pull a lot of power, but we're lucky we've got a very good supplier, so it's quite cheap. I haven't, What we're going to do is we're recording the video and then I'll play it back later. Okay.
Well, if it wants to ask any questions or see anything, please do.
Questions.
Go right ahead.
To be fair,
$32
they're all pretty much playing games at the moment.
Sure. Sure.
So I don't mind asking all the questions, and I can sort of share it all off later. It happens every time. Don't worry about it.
So with ours, when it comes to video, a lot of questions that we get is how do we get everything, video wise hooked up to everything and switching so well. Well,
Yeah.
the biggest secret is in some shape, form, or fashion, get everything to an HDMI connection or VGA connection.
So adapter
By any
upon
means-
adapter
You're
upon
popping.
adapter.
Sorry,
by
yeah.
chance.
So by any means necessary, get it to VGA or HDMI. So we implement a lot of those tricks in that regards. So the 4000, because the graphics card goes out HDMI, so that's pretty easy there.
Mine was 139.91 pence pounds. So my electric bill last month was 139 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nothing. That's mild. In the summertime, I'm happy if it's below $400 US.
Yeah, it
Right.
gets a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Air conditioning, man, Texas heat and humidity.
Texas heat and humidity.
In the summer.
I'm guessing you guys have got air conditioning then.
Yes,
Yes.
central air and heat.
Yes.
Big time.
So then, of course, with the 500, the Vampire has its HDMI out, so that's easy. But I still hook up the native, so that goes through a 23 pin to SCART harness to go to one of the little cheap little HDMI SCART scalers.
Okay.
And so all the HDMI sources, so both sources from the 500 and then the source from the 4000, all go into a...
No, it's got a Rudy. It's a big house, 2,200 square feet. I've got to cool.
To get that aircon service, lads. No, we have over 2,000 square feet of house to cool in the 100-degree summers.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
Our summer got to let's see, 100 degrees.
But anyway, all of it goes through all the HDMI signals. Just go through a simple switcher. And then the master scaler is this guy. So he has 2 HDMI, VGA, composite component. It has almost all the hookups in the world on it. So everything from the HDMI switcher goes into the HDMI source on this, and then goes out to our little splitter. So we have a splitter in there. One signal goes to the capture machine, one signal goes up to the TV.
Our summer last year, Mel, ran from about 36 degrees Celsius upwards to 41, 42 degrees Celsius. So it gets hot here.
So that's all the HDMI signals. The Dreamcast comes out VGA because we have a VGA conversion on it, and then the 600 goes out VGA. I only have one VGA input on the master scaler, so I have a VGA switch box between it, so you can see it says She-Hulk Dreamcast. So I have to change the input source from HDMI to VGA and then switch for those two. So that's the only real inconvenience there, is switching over to VGA.
Bro, why?
Yeah,
Please,
but
what?
you don't really run the She-Hulk and the Dreamcast together at the same time anyway,
No.
do you?
No.
So,
Generally, the only time I did that was on my birthday when I wanted to play the whole bench. And
Yeah.
I had to do that. And then starting over on audio, so this is the other question we get. How do we switch so easy between all the audio signals? That guy right there.
Audio switcher.
It's just a RCA stereo audio switcher. So it has 5 stereo inputs, 1 stereo output. Switch between all the machines. You can see all my...
obviously, audio is your thing, so that's sort
Yeah.
of like fairly easy for you. I'm
And you see
guessing.
it's marked. It's marked
It's all-
A4000, A600.
It's all labeled.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget because everything, when you're changing machines, it's like 4 knobs and a swap all to do. So it's like, okay, let's go from the 4000 to the 600. Okay, switch all the inputs, change the keyboard, switch the
You have to
audio,
label the
and then change the
cables.
video source. So, but it's easier than trying to hot plug a machine.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
So yeah, so we have all the signals going in there on the audio switcher, and then we come out and we go through a very expensive, high-profile stereo DI box. So filters, grounds, all that sort of stuff to the audio signal, cleans it all up. It's also got a trim on it, so it's got like a volume control on it. And then that goes out and goes over to our little mix board.
That's why our audio's so clean.
Yeah. And then so all of our mics go in. Like master audio for all the machines kind of on one channel. Normally it's spread across two from
Bro, why? You're typing in caps.
From the
Quit yelling. Yes, I have Jägermeister.
XLR, but because of New Year's we changed it up expecting guests that we didn't have. So, but generally
I
it's
must
spread
admit, I
across
did
two.
notice the Jägermeister bottles, but I wasn't going to mention anything.
So then that's basically kind of it on the rundown of the bench. We've got our capture machine kind of down over here to that side. Nice little cube. Dad's little station here off to the side. We have kind of our entertainment stuff with our two monitors. Game monitor there, chat monitor there. Hey, there's a dupe of Mel. That might be weird. All of our stuff here. A little bit of cleaning up to do, but no biggie. Some of our select big box stuff. We don't have much, but we have like a curated collection. There's a
Nice.
Beast 2 box, Xbox One, our master
Backlights.
audio stuff, backlights, all that good jazz.
Yeah.
And then of course, all this, all of our master stuff, headphone stuff. Our guest spot back here for single and double guests. And
IKEA stand, yes. Yeah, that's
yep,
an
IKEA stand, yep.
With wheels. We put wheels on it.
And then so on our, just as another backdrop, so for our mouse and joystick side, we generally use the Tom Pluses. They're usually daisy chained together. I modified them to be able to daisy chain and lock together. So that does...
Everything's on wheels, Rudy.
So this one is just a 9-pin on one side, USB on the other, and it operates as both a USB conversion and a switcher, so you could switch between either or. And then I have it daisy chained with this one, because the 9-pin's the mouse side, and then the USB side is my dad's joystick. So when he clicks the button, it switches over, disables the mouse. And then the only reason why I have them daisy chained together is because I run two mice, an OG Amiga mouse on the 9-pin side, and then a USB modern wireless mouse on this side. And then so if something, because sometimes this is too sensitive on the modern mouse for certain things, I can click on the old mouse and it will switch over. So I can run two mice.
Okay.
So it's a little bit wonky, but it works. And when we don't have a potentially buggy cable. And then on my side, I run a Rice Mark II adapter. So that's just a 9-pin to USB, but it does different emulation modes for like standard joystick, joypad, CD32, mouse mode, all sorts of different stuff for mine. So that way I can just use a standard NES USB modern like Buffalo pad that has turbo and stuff on it. So this is what I generally use.
Unless you're into Amigas, bro, yeah, you ain't gonna know.
And then Dad usually now has kind of upgraded to a wireless controller that we're trying right now. Just a Logitech F10 that goes again into the Tom Plus. So he just presses a button, switches to him, disables the mouse, two-player, ready to go. And then I just click the mouse, it switches off that, and goes back to mouse, and I'm back on the desktop and doing what I need to do. As long as we don't have a buggy cable.
Wasn't that the issue the other week?
That was, so near the end, we had intermittent problems during the New Year's, and then near the end, it just completely stopped going. So I'm gonna vomit alert real fast.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was a bit of a flake and fell asleep by then.
So yeah, what ended up happening is towards the end, it completely gave up the ghost.
Oh dear.
And the mouse section just stopped working. Dad's controller stuff stopped working. It was being a complete butt. And then I was diagnosing and looking at it over today before right now, and I'm
cool, bro.
I'm 80 to 90% positive it could be a bad cable.
So, bro, why? How old are you going to be?
So that's kind of it for the most part. And then our messy lab over there. Kind of. I don't know. That's a weird angle to kind of do on the fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, our messy lab's kind of on that side. Trying to. There he goes. With what was going to be our guest setup if we had extra guests.
Or has it got worse?
What?
Is it a lot better since you've done it out, or has it got a lot worse?
It goes back and forth.
It goes back and forth. The side that we do most of the work on with the soldering stations and everything, we're doing pretty good and keeping it clean and tidy, surprisingly, because half the time it usually looks like a jumbled mess of parts and everything.
Yeah, I can't show you pictures, and whereas Pete's office is not bad, unfortunately, he's inherited a real hot mess at the Centre for Computing History. You can imagine with the amount of machines they get, it's absolutely chocked to the gills with machines that need repairing.
Oh, I bet their workbenches probably look like a chop shop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just machines like all over the place and parts
yeah,
and motherboards.
He is in his element though. He's having a field day. He's really
Awesome.
enjoying it, and it is a worthwhile experience because obviously we're volunteers. We're not actually getting paid for doing it.
Sure.
But we because it's a charity, we think it's worthwhile. It's something worth doing. So.
Oh, totally. But yep. So our workbench area, our like rework station, we've been pretty good about keeping it pretty clean. And then over the break, we're going to be pulling out the bookshelf and stuff, and building another side bench in, and shelves, and yeah.
Where's that? Milton Keynes, England?
Where's that? England.
Well, Milton Keynes, that's about 30 miles north of London.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think he was asking where's the museum y'all are volunteering at.
Oh, it's Cambridge.
It's Cambridge. Okay.
Yeah, as in where the university is.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the Cambridge Computer History Museum.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to say that RMC Retro Man Cave Neil, that's the one that he's been to and done a handful of videos. I want to say, but maybe not.
Yeah, there is. I think there's 2 or 3 videos on the actual website that does a tour of the whole place. So if you are interested, just look up the Centre for Computing History in Cambridge, and you'll be able to find the videos for the tours.
Sure.
Retro Box Room says the rubbish one.
Oh well. I've heard of when Mel mentioned it, I thought I was like, that sounds familiar. But yo, and then standard Amiga mouse, regular mouse. So as you can see, it's kind of a hodgepodge. Everything that we have here is very much like rat rotted between 30-year-old hardware and modern hardware.
I think that's the way of things in a lot of respects. I used to work for a company that still runs a Unix system cobbled together with Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
So, and because obviously the company has been running on the Unix system so long, it would take a huge undertaking to have a new program built. So it was easier to run Chrome with it.
Sure.
So they've just hobbled it together. So.
Well, Chrome has Linux integration. Well, if it's like the Chrome OS, it has Linux integration. So, but that's besides the point. So yeah, because I've always kind of been a hardware junkie, in the more modern sense, and then Dad's always kind of been a hardware junkie and more of the classic support stuff and all of the like classic accelerators and hardware. So I think it balanced itself out real well.
Yeah.
And I like the challenge of like going, hey Dad, look, there's this new thing that come out, whether it's just an adapter or a full-blown, accelerator or something. Let's shove it in here and see what happens.
Yeah, Pete's pretty keyed up when it comes to the latest technical things and everything. So, but I can't say as he's experimented very much with the Amigas yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Oh, there's so much stuff to like convert to USB keyboards and mice and joysticks and HDMI out solutions both internally, externally. Now it's unreal.
So, and the $1 million question, the guys here, because they obviously know that Pete sold one of his 12,000s to you, is how's that coming along?
So we got word back from Bo that our ROMs are burnt and ready to go. So we'll be picking that up on our next meetup. So that should be this weekend? Next weekend.
I think it's this weekend.
I have to check the calendar, but I think it might be this weekend. So maybe this Sunday or next Sunday, one of the two. So we'll be picking up the 1200.
It'll be next Sunday, the 12th.
The 12th.
Oh no, the 5th. My bad.
The 5th. That's the first. It's the second Sunday.
Second Sunday.
So 12th.
Yeah.
So sorry, the 12th.
Yeah.
So we'll be picking it up on the 12th if we don't get hairy and just grab it ahead of time. But we have new 314 ROMs burnt for it. So that was kind of the first step. And then I've got a massively now we've got a deal on the table from our buddy Alex that might offset some of the ridiculous price. Because I right now my shopping cart before an accelerator is just ridiculous. So our deal on the table may end up with the internal flicker fixer and the accelerator taken care of. So that'll help offset a lot of price. And then after that, because now it's going to be called the NCC 1200, we're trying to figure out the paint scheme or the casing scheme and figure out what's best to do with that.
Hey, Retro Tech Ralph, Rudy, just put
so it's been decided then it was definitely the NCC 1200 then.
Yes, that was on the poll. That was the most votes come New Year's. So that's what it was. That's what it is.
Oh, that was actually one of my choices. So.
Yeah. See it. We want to do it as the like Starfleet like badge or insignia.
That would look sick.
And
that would look really sick.
Well, in terms of the color scheming, anyway, and that's mostly silver, blue, yellow, and then black, of course. But I think keeping it three-tone is the best. We're pretty much two-tone or three-tone with a lot of our machines, our plans with a lot of our machines. So we're trying to toss around how to best incorporate that. I'm thinking about just getting a clear case and calling that silver. And then just doing something with the top and the keys to get the other two colors in there.
You're incorrigible. Always that one step further with you.
Well, there's we have a retailer here in the U.S. called Amiga on the Lake, and they have some clear cases in stock for the 1200. So I was thinking, just get that, and then paint the keycaps somehow, or order new keycaps, and go from there. And then, of course, put a custom 1200 badge on the top of it. And see what happens, I guess. I don't know. Things are still trying to move in multiple directions with that. But yeah, she's working, of course. She's got 3.14 ROMs in her. And so now it's just get her back, get all the hardware ordered or traded, and she'll be good. But
I think you're going to have to do a special for a grand unveiling, you know.
Possibly.
Maybe.
We might have to. See, right now it's winter, of course, so painting and stuff for us is kind of tough.
Because it's hard to get it dry.
Yeah, it's cold and everything like that. Curing paint.
Yeah, you don't need to tell us about being cold.
So that's why the
That's
why the keycaps and the key stickers aren't yet, or well, the key stickers and the paint on the keycaps for the 600 isn't done yet. That's why the vampire hasn't gotten painted. Because Dad wants to do like red with black race stripes on the top and keep that red and black vampire thing kind of going. Haven't figured out how we're going to conquer the keycaps for that yet. And then the whole 1200 falling on our lap, kind of coming in. I'm waiting on red and black keycaps for the 1200. There's plenty of color versions of caps now, not from the Kickstarter. There isn't. Yes. So just trying to catch up with some chat here real fast. So that's kind of where we're at. That's the rundown.
That's really, really great, Jack and Taylor. You've been so fantastic joining us, and we're glad to welcome you as honorary members of Norwich Amiga Group.
Maybe one day we could come in person. Who knows?
Oh, it'll be fantastic. I'm sure the guys will be stoked to meet you all.
Yes. So that's kind of it. That's kind of the rundown. That's kind of the details. So I guess we'll kind of let y'all go and let you kind of catch up with it. It'll be on YouTube. Thanks everybody for tuning in and mail.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
So,
see you later.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye. So thanks everyone. That was really interesting. I know we had some technical problems at the beginning, kind of swinging around on both ends. Sorry about that. But yep, that's kind of...
Let's watch a demo.
There's plenty of options, you're correct. There's just not very many available. That's the key point. There's not a whole lot of them available. There's tons of case projects out there, keyboard projects, keycap projects, but not a whole lot are available. Tons of them are waiting lists and things like that. Dad wants to do one more demo, so... the loot's always pretty good. Have I done this one? I don't remember. Oh well, all these demos are all pretty dang good.
Oh wow, Ralph. Don't know.
I could have popped down and with Fair Fight. Well, there will be. I have the 1200 cases from Kickstarter, gray, black, and RS Focus Blue. Ooh, nice.
Sound switched?
Yes, the sound's still in the same spot it was before. I didn't switch any sound or anything or turn any knobs.
It's a loader.
Yes, it is a little bit of a loader.
I see the bar going across.
Yeah.
Well, it'd help if I let everybody else see.
Yeah, it would. I mean, our desk is pretty and everything, and there's a lot going on there.
There we go.
There it is. I kind of like this setup, though, with the chat on the bottom and the kind of wider view screen. I know that it's a little bit smaller of a view screen, but I kind of dig it.
No, we're not streaming all afternoon. We were just involved with the Norwich Amiga user group. They asked us to pop in there and
kind of give a rundown.
Give a rundown of our equipment and say hi. We were kind of honorary members today.
Well, we are honorary members. They kind of accepted us as virtual members. So, and Mel's a good supporter of ours and everything, and she kind of helped coordinate to set it up. I was kind of expecting more of a Q&A kind of thing, but, you know, they had a lot of people there and things going on, so. But if anybody on chat wants to ask some more in-depth questions,
looks Star Warsy.
yeah.
Pick me up too, and I'll go.
Oh yeah, let them just fly over here, pick us up, and then fly back, and we'll all four go.
Sure. I'll buy the drinks.
I'm up for it. I'll chip in for fuel.
Well, that jet fuel going to get expensive.
And Pintz, I'll try and get down for a Saturday session this year. Hey, if you can.
Where are you at,
pull
Rudy?
it off.
Oh, he's up in Dallas, though, right?
I forgot. Where are you here in the States, Rudy? Yeah, I think Retro and Fairfield.
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah,
That's
Dallas.
what I thought he was in Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, come on down. You and Game Tinker. Well, Game Tinker is a little bit more northeast of Dallas. Man, this really is an impressive demo. I'm in Sheffield. Fairfight's about 20 miles north of me.
Y'all just swing through Austin. Swing through Austin, grab me and Taylor, then we'll swing up through Dallas and we'll grab Rudy. And then we'll get on the plane and go.
Oh, sorry guys. Thought we mentioned it a few times. The big third birthday is March 28th. You are fully invited to join us.
Oh, their next meeting is on the 28th of March? Nah.
No. Their third year birthday party
their third
of
year
the
birthday
group.
party.
Yeah, is on March 28th. So.
That's a little too quick for me to get there in March.
Well, no, I think she meant like virtually, like a Skype thing or during the stream or something. DFW to Heathrow, rent a car, off to Norwich, then up to Sheffield.
I'm game. I'll just drive to Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
I'll park my truck at your house.
Yeah, and then me, Dad, Rudy can all jump on the plane with you, and then we'll go back to the UK to Norwich, and then go grab Fair Fight up in Sheffield, and we'll meet all down in Norwich. And then we'll all fly back Sunday.
We'll get Retro Tech Ralph to pay for all the flight tickets.
Yeah. He just hit 1,000 subscribers, or a little over 1,000 subscribers. He can do it. It's fine.
Ralph did?
Yeah, didn't he? Retro Tech Ralph has like over 1,000, right? Just capped 1,000. I wish. You've been watching We Come in Feast, We Come in Feast, Peace, a lewd contribution for Breakdown 2010. He's getting there. 740, begging for more. Okay. There you go. I'm still waiting on 250 yellow.
Oh, we hit
Sorry,
255.
sorry,
we got
Retro.
255.
We beat you to that mark. Finished. Okay. So there's it. So I'm just gonna do one more last call out before we end it out. If anybody has any questions about any equipment, how we hook anything up, setup, audio, video, machines, hardware, ins, outs, adapters, how we do anything, last call for questions. I'm like a smelly cheese. Anyway, we have a guest coming for drinks tonight, so I will catch everyone later. Okay.
I like your channel.
Yeah.
I like Retro's channel too.
I like Retro Channel. I just subscribed to both Ralph's and
There you
Retro
go.
Box Rooms. There you go. Which mics do we use?
Which mics do we use?
So they're Audio Technica 2020s. So they're not crazy expensive. I got them in a pack. So Sweetwater here, which is a music audio retailer here in the States. They ship internationally though. They have a kit where you get the Audio Technica 2020s, the arms. The arms are kind of cheap though. And some good solid headphones, Audio Technica headphones, for $150 a piece.
Mm-hmm. $150 a piece pack.
Yeah, pack.
Yeah.
So you get the arm, a mic, and the headphones for $150. So
Yeah,
I
that
had to
was
buy
my ears,
two.
by the way.
I had to buy two.
That was their ears and our ears.
And then simple little headphone box for headphones and everything.
And then
So
for
I'm
our
happy.
guest, we actually use some nice little microphones too.
So for our guests and our guest chair, and if we have expanded guests, we use our spare Samson CO1 matching pair. So we have some Samson CO1s on the back.
Yep. And then up in the mic closet, we have tons of other different types of microphones.
Yeah, a couple of Sterlings.
Yeah, MSX, MXLs. Yeah, we have all kinds of mics.
I use two newer NW800 Pros. Okay. Not bad. I'd have to look that up, but I'm assuming they're pretty good. Any other questions? Any other questions before we call this out? Hi guys, live on Friday. Well, we did a Q&A, so you just missed it. Well,
Yeah, we were
more-
special guests of the Norwich Amiga group.
yes. So we kind of more or less did a run rig down. I was expecting kind of more of a Q&A, but they're very busy on their user group across the pond with Mel and Peter and Baz and all them. They're part of the Norwich Amiga user group up there, and so they had like 13-ish people all going crazy. So I just kind of did a rig rundown, and and kind of explained our whole setup, audio, video, how we get between all the different multiple machines.
Yeah, we're still
everything.
holding fourth place on the 250, 255.
Why don't you switch over to this guy? Because Kite was asking, what we were doing and why we were streaming on a Friday. Are you going to be getting a 1200 Vampire? Unfortunately, no, because we already have the Vampire 500 V2 Plus, and I recently found out that the Vampire is just going to be a V2 Vampire, so it's going to be on the same chip, architecture and stuff. And they already said they're going to continue the support.
Thank you, Retro.
For the V2 Pluses alongside of the 1200, the 1200 Vampire. So they're essentially going to be the same thing, but for, you know, the 3 different machines, 600, 500, 1200. And with what they've been saying and what I've been hearing through the grapevine, that they're going to be implementing the core from the 1200 one to the V2 pluses. So maybe someday we'll get an actually fully integrated, not hampered AGA core for 500 and 600 maybe. So yeah, I'm finding that annoying as well. Yeah. So as soon as I found that out, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely off the 1200 list because I already have a V2 plus. So, and I have AGA machines, so it's kind of like, But our 1200 will be getting an 030 of some kind. If the deal that's on the table comes through, which it might possibly well do, it's going to be a 030 at 50. And then an Envision Mark II, hopefully, as well. And then, because the accelerator doesn't have any kind of ID speed up or anything, I'm thinking about putting a fast ATA in there. So just give the access speed a good nitro boost. And that also has modern hookups on it. So I think it even does SATA. And then, yeah, some USB, all the usual. In terms of that. Anything else? Anything else, question-wise? Anything else? Kind of give it a few minutes, see if anybody wants to ask anything else. You know what? I'll run one last demo, just for time, guys. Night, guys. Date night. Okay, got your retro box. Okay, well, we don't have too many people here right now. We didn't expect too many. It was more or less to kind of talk and show those guys over across the pond kind of what was up and what was going on. So I think we'll just kind of call it here, and we'll see y'all soon. I don't think we're going to do tomorrow, but we will be back next week. So